So apparently this is the new way of handing out candy this year. What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we'll be drawing the Headless Horseman from Roblox. Let's get started at the top center of our page and draw an oval for the opening of the head. Starting right in the middle, and go out toward the left, come in towards the center, and then back up towards the top. Let's fold the collar coming out from the side of the neck. Starting from the side of the oval, curve up, and then bend that out, go over towards the right, and do the same thing. Now let's connect the tops with a curve. Starting on the left, we go up towards the top of the collar, and then bend that down. Let's move back to the side of the neck and draw the inside edge of the coat. We're going to start from the left side, we're going to curve in, round out the coat, and then bend that out. Let's take that and flip it over on the right. Starting from the side of the neck, curve in, round this out, and then bend that out. Let's go back up to the top and draw the edge of the sweater. Starting right in the middle, let's start with a point. From here we're going to angle up and out towards the left, in behind the coat. Go back to the center and go up and out towards the right. We're also going to add a small fold underneath the collar. Starting on the left, just curve down in the middle, and then back up. Let's fill the inside of the neck in black. Now we're going to tuck the belt in behind the coat. We're going to start on the left side, draw a curve, coming down, and then we'll bend that up. We'll step down on the left side, draw another curve, coming down, and then up. Let's add in the buckle. Leaving a gap in the center, go to the left side, draw a straight line coming down, do the same thing on the right. And we'll trace the buckle along the inside, starting with the top, go down the sides, and we'll close off the bottom. And then from the bottom of the buckle, we'll step down, draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. And then leaving a small gap in the center, let's go to the left side, curve the leg going out, and then down towards the edge of the boot, move over towards the right, and do the same thing. And then we'll round out the bottom edge of the leg, starting back on the left, curve down, and then up towards the sides. And then we'll bend the legs going back up and in underneath the coat. Let's start on the left. Start by going straight up, and then bend that in. Now I'm going to bend the bottom edge of the coat in behind the legs. Let's start on the left side, curve down and in behind the leg, and then we'll go in between the legs and draw a slight curve. Now we're going to fold the cuff around the base of the leg. Starting from the left side, we're going to step up, curve out, down, and then in. Go to the inside, step up, go in the opposite direction. We'll do the same thing on the right. And now we're going to close off the bottom of the cuff. Starting back on the left, curve down, and then up. Let's go up to the inside corner of the boot cuff, step out, curve out, and then down towards the left heel, move over towards the right, and do the same thing. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, curve the foot, coming down, and then up towards the toe. Now I'm going to go back to the side and round out the top of the foot. Starting from the toe, we're going to curve up, and then bend the foot coming down, aiming towards the heel. Do the same thing on the right. And then from the outside corner of the cuff, we'll step in, draw a straight line coming down on top of the foot. Now I'm going to add a thick sole along the bottom of the boot. We're going to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across. Let's move back up and draw on the arms. We're going to start by layering the pumpkin on top of the left side of the body. So we're going to line up with the bottom edge of the neck, move out towards the left side, start with a point. Now we're going to draw the right side of the pumpkin. From here we're going to curve up, round this out, coming in, down, and then out. And then we'll add the fingers curled up underneath the pumpkin. Let's start from this point. We're going to step down, curve up, round out the finger, then come down. I'm just going to pull the finger coming down, and then back up underneath the pumpkin. Let's stack 2 more fingers over towards the left side. Starting from the top, curve up, down, and then back in. And we'll do that one more time. Now we want to take this shape on the right side, flip it over on the left. So let's start from the top, curve up, come down the side of the pumpkin, down. I'm just going to tuck that in behind the finger. Now we're going to add some detail to the pumpkin. Let's start at the very top with the stump. From that center point, we're going to step over towards the left, curve up, and then out. Let's just flatten this off with a short line. I'm just going to taper this stump, coming back in and then down. Let's go back to that center point. We're going to draw a straight line coming down towards the center of the pumpkin. And then we'll draw a small triangle for the nose, going out towards the left and right. Close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's add the eyes on the side. From the left side, we're going to draw a short angled line coming down and out. Line this up on the right side. And then from the top, we're going to angle up and out. And we'll pull that back in towards the inside corner of the eyes. Let's draw the top edge of the mouth. Directly underneath the nose, we start with a straight line going across. Let's add the first set of teeth. Coming down with a short line, going across, and we'll pull that back up. And then we'll work our way towards the second set of teeth, angling up and out with a short line. Come down, go out with a straight line, and then back up. And then we're going to angle up towards the corner of the mouth with a short line. And we're going to pull this down towards the bottom of the mouth, curving down, then in. Let's add another set of teeth pointing up. We go up with a short line, go across the top, and then come straight down. And then we'll add one more set of teeth on the inside. Angling down and in, going up, come across towards the inside, and come down towards the bottom of the mouth, and we'll close this off with a straight line. Now we're going to add a couple more lines going across the side of the pumpkin, starting from the top, curve out, and then down in behind the eye. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to continue that curve underneath the eye, down towards the mouth. And then underneath the mouth, curve down and then in. Let's move back up to the top and slope down the shoulders. We're going to start from the side of the neck, angle down and out in behind the pumpkin, go to the right side and draw that same length line. Let's draw a small circle on the base of the shoulder, going around and then back up. And then we'll draw a smaller circle on the inside. And we'll add a couple spikes along the top of that circle, starting from the top, curve out, and then up. And then we'll just taper that back in. Let's add a smaller one, going out and up. And pull that back in towards the side of that circle. Now from the bottom of that circle, we're going to step down and draw the side of the body, coming straight down. I'm just going to bend that out towards the bottom corner of the coat. Let's go over towards the left side. We're just going to tuck this up and in underneath the hand. Let's add the tip of one spike coming out from the base of the left shoulder. We're going to go out and then up. And just pull that back in towards the top of the pumpkin. And now we're going to add a thick trim along the inside of the coat. From the top, we're going to step out. It's going to follow that same curve, coming in, down, and then out. Let's do the same thing on the right. And then we'll add a series of buttons coming down that trim. Let's start from the very top. Start with a small circle. Line this up on the right. Now we're going to leave a gap and draw another button. I'm just going to continue this all the way down towards the bottom of that trim. Let's add one more along the bottom. Now we're going to move back and draw that layered armor on the right side of the arm. Starting from the bottom of the circle, angle down and then out. And then halfway along this line, curve out and then up. And draw a straight angled line coming back in behind the arm. Let's add 2 more panels. We're going to step down, curve out and up. I'm just going to tuck this in behind. Then we'll do that one more time. Going out and then up. And then pull that back in. From the top of the arm, we're going to step down, draw the inside edge of the arm, curving out and then down. Let's layer the glove on top of the arm. From the bottom, we're going to step in, curve out, just pull that all the way up towards the top. Let's go back to the inside, curve the arm coming out and then down towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we'll draw a small half circle for the thumb. At the end of the thumb, we'll add a bracket. Now we're going to draw 3 fingers curled around in a fist, starting from the bottom of the thumb, come down, and then up around that bracket, step down, curve down and up with the second finger, and then the third finger, we're just going to go out and then up towards the wrist, right about there. Let's connect the top of the thumb to the outside of the wrist with a curve, going out and then up, and then from the top of the glove, we curve out and then down towards the wrist. Let's close off the arm. From the tip of the cuff, we're going to step down, curve up, and then in. Now one last thing we're going to do is add some smoke coming out from the top of the pumpkin. We're going to start on the left side, start by curving out, and then bending that in towards the middle, round this out, and go back out. Just pull this back around, and then up towards the top. Now it's going to work our way back in towards the pumpkin. Just coming down, and in, round up the inside, go back out, and just draw a wave coming in and then back down in behind the pumpkin. And that's pretty much it. There's the Headless Horseman from Roblox. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.